Doing another Madden stream for you guys. Today we're going to be finishing up Season 2 that we're ahead strong into Season 3. We'll be doing the rest of the regular season, the Super Bowl, the playoffs, the Super Bowl, and then the offseason. So fun stuff. So we got a lot of teams vying for that wild card spot. So getting into especially this game. I know last time I don't think we actually used the Seattle Seahawks. Remember, if I'm not mistaken, we used the Rams last season. So let's switch it up and use
summer beach weather may be long gone, but
Seattle.
still a tremendous afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks
NFC West battle. So this is a big, not only is this a massive division game, this has been one of the divisions that is the most jam-packed and just all out like wow divisions. These guys have been keeping it tooth and nail from first place to left and fourth place. Every team is as equally good. So it's a little bit interesting to see how this is going to play out. You got a bunch of teams, a bunch of guys who are hungry to get to that playoff spot that have not been here before. Carson, good job. I want to make sure my mic is on.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And there we see
Look at that. Perfect.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that
good job, Mr. Carson.
It'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a
up,
6-yard gain
Dean?
on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing.
2nd and 4. You guys know we have the 5-minute quarters.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him.
That first down for the Seahawks.
That same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Okay.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Let's go with the play action misdirection. Maybe that'll work. A little bit skeptic on him, but maybe.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson, going for Metcalf on the deep
that corner slash safety played that really well. Okay, I learned a lesson there.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the game.
This is a big game for the Seahawks and Rams, division rivals. Possible placement in the wild card.
Flushed out right.
Russell Wilson just dove.
Now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Do you run the halfback? Do you have confidence in him?
This guy's mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
On 3rd down, it's Carson.
First down for the Seahawks.
Down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result,
so both teams going 7-7. Both teams desperate to try to go 9-7. One of those teams may have that will have that opportunity probably after this game, but Phillies indeed at best 8-8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Russell Wilson's technical X takes time in the line. Smart.
From the 16, Wilson.
And it is a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks.
Tyler Lockett. His 6th touchdown.
Tyler Lockett with a huge touchdown.
And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
That's 6th of the season, and now it's officially 7-up in Seattle. How will the LA Rams respond? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not
what is
to
that dumb
return
plunk?
this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, we do not want to have the random.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The hike, and that's going to be a first, not a first down. Cup with the good rush. 8-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the first carry here for
and
and he'll be brought down right
Todd Gurley with
this.
this. Why were they running Cup instead of Gurley? That's weird. What's up, Big Johnny Utah?
Go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
Where's the Martin? Hopefully I'm actually not messing this up.
Throwing on first down,
Incomplete?
this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 for the St. Louis Rams as Goff got planted.
And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly.
He's off this 3rd and 9. Will they hike it before?
I wouldn't think so.
Somehow, I want this to be known that somehow the Colts are 7 and 7 with Nick Mullins. Granted, Angela got them 4 wins.
Some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And it's to be picked off by Mr. Blair for the Seattle Seahawks. Jared Goff tried to go for the deep bomb, didn't work. They get back to the 37-yard line, heartbreaking for the LA Rams. Marquise Blair with his 4th interception on the season.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound.
And Jared Goff is nothing wrong with having faith in wide receivers, just as long as it's kind of result in a turnover. But Carson, the first down for the Seattle Seahawks.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Green Bay still trying to come back. They're 7 and 7. They weren't at that record earlier, but they are trying to fight back.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into
So a lot of teams I didn't think would struggle this season are struggling, and a lot of the shock returns we had last season is also eye-opening as well. I mean, right now we got the Arizona Cardinals who are 8 and 6 with Kyler Murray as the quarterback.
Got his man here is Gary Jennings
Jr. Gary Jennings here with the first down catch and some.
The tackle's going to be made at the Rams 26.
I mean, it's all about, you know, it's all about being smooth. And when you get to this part of the season, you know, you guys have got to be dialed up to the 12, especially if you're playoff bound. And wow, Russell Wilson, it was accurate. I just a little bit over.
That wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that.
A little bit much.
He knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Pittsburgh are probably going to go 7-9 again.
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh, the second time he almost picked it off.
This one is incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Those bells are ringing here in LA.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Wow, number 14 dropped it. TJ Metcalf and DJ Metcalf.
Coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get
well, the Seahawks kick a field goal, especially 10-0 Seattle.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7 as they got closer to the goal
booming
line?
Kick, Custom doing to down it.
Force the field goal.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
It's 10-0 LA. Still in this game. They're not far apart.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Gurley getting a first down. This is what they should be using more, Todd Gurley.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gallop.
Incomplete pass.
A gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space.
What play do you want to use? Use this one.
We'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Now Jared Goff gonna hike it.
Now Goff will hand this one
under center. Gurley not getting too good. Not getting many yards. Can't even speak for the 2-minute warning. And what is up, Herbert Lemon?
The first half, 10-0 our score.
I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the 5-minute quarters a whole lot more.
half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
That's going to be a punt. This is not looking good for Jared Goff and the Rams.
From earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game planned for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key up.
Oh, Wilson just gets sacked down there. A little bit too much time. I think got a little bit too comfortable. Aaron Donald with a massive sack. Really, just 11 fair.
He's been unblockable lately, and I think that
wow, only 11 sacks. I was expecting Aaron Donald to have a whole lot more.
He's been doing during the week because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
It's gonna be a first down, even though he did get hit on that play and got sacked last, but it's gonna be a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, they have the play. One of my favorite plays to have and to use. The go wide shake.
Before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Wilson and a good quarterback.
Oh crap! Wilson gets sacked on the play. And from last I think that's Aaron Donald again. Unfortunately, it worked the last time. Move it up the field, Russell Wilson.
Second and 23. To throw is Wilson.
Oh dear.
Pressure gets to him again. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds.
Aaron Donald is not playing at the moment, so to avoid getting crippled again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down.
Yeah, Aaron Donald is
third and very long. Wilson, he finds an opening past the 40. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half.
Fortunately for Russell Wilson, that was not a great try. They got hit plenty of times.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
16 seconds left on the 20-yard line.
Next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing
at least
done.
the Rams know that they're going to get it back at the start of the second half, but they're still down 10-0.
And break through the barrier.
So we're about to see what the Rams are made out of in the second half because they're down by 2 scores. What do you do?
This year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone.
Yeah, a lot of teams I'm surprised that are making it, and a lot of teams that aren't. I'm like, wow, it's kind of alarming. You know, I wasn't expecting that.
Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
The Bills last season went 8-8.
At the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup.
So, I mean, right now they're 9-5. It's pretty good for the Bills. They made it to the wild card and then fell after that, but
hit that slant. A lot of people call him an extension of the running game, and it can
it'd be interesting to see if they could possibly make it farther.
If you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, gone. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy.
Okay, so let's see how the Rams now are lighting up the Seattle Seahawks defense. Now what do the Seahawks do?
Now a first down throw, gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his
let's see how this LA Rams team responds. Now that they came at the half, now you got a whole different game plan, a whole different mindset. Let's see where the aggressiveness is at, if there even is any aggressiveness.
Goff Turns and gives to Gurley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here.
Uh-oh, Griffin up. Shaquille Griffin, I think, just got hurt.
The running play, we've got a man down on the field.
That's not good for the Seahawks.
Week 16 or
Definitely not.
We'll be right back. It's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. A nice run there. 9 yards.
Robert Woods with a 99-yard rush.
Now on second down, this is Gurley.
They stopped going for a loss of yards. This is a huge stop. It's now 3rd and 4. Shaquille Griffin, Bruce 3rd and low. He may be gone. He's gone for the game. Maybe gone for week 17.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers.
That's a first down for the Rams. They're lighting up the Seattle Seahawks defense at the start of the second half and the third quarter.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Another first down for the Rams.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
The Rams have used most of this third quarter, which is smart for them.
Chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and goal.
Fortunately, nothing for Todd Gurley, a loss of a yard.
But nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7.
2nd and goal. What is the Rams got planned? Is it going to be a touchdown? It is not a touchdown, but they're on the 2-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
And that is actually the end of the third quarter. We're down to 1 quarter, folks.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
And Ty Gurley is going to get another loss of a yard. It's 4th and goal, but what do you do? Do you go for field goal? Do you go?
It's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down.
Will they go for that field goal? It's a little bit scary if you're the Rams, but the Rams are going for field goal. It's now 10-3. Seattle still lead. Now it's only a 1-possession game.
Because of what you just described, they've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect. And down
if you're the Seahawks, what do you do?
Why should 4th down be
do you have confidence in your offense to try to go for the deep ball? Do you want to keep... You know, it's all about smart football at this point. Right now, you know. Playoffs are still a possibility. So what do you do?
Up comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch.
Grant Wilson trying to drain this clock as much as possible, trying to keep as much clock.
Every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets
you know, sorry, the Rams don't have that clock. This is smart.
Their last push to get into the playoffs.
Do what you gotta do at all costs, no matter what it takes. As long as you're not cheating, I think you're doing the right thing. Carson gets a first. Oh no, Carson's now down for this. This is not looking good for Seattle.
It looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
2 Seattle, 1 defender and one offensive player for the Seattle Seahawks are not. This is not looking good for them. They need to figure out a way. There goes Penny.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched.
Draining the clock is Seattle. Probably a scary situation right now for Seattle. They lost 2 key players on this team, 2 key starters.
And make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Wilson's throw caught
first down for Metcalf of the Seahawks.
Works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, if they're smart, they put Penny in. Don't stress out your starting halfback in a game like this.
It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen.
Seattle draining that clock desperately in hopes to win this game. It's a low-scoring game, and it also is a close game. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 3.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
I would like to believe that's a first down.
The 35 at the 36.
This is first down. Look at that. Rams calling a timeout.
Timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny.
Another first down for Penny and the Seahawks. That means the Rams have to blow another timeout.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Now Rashad Penny. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
The final timeout being taken by the Rams.
Forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Penny looking for a seam, but finding
they run. Hey, but now that clock can be drained.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, the Seahawks did everything they could to drain as much clock off of the Rams, for the Rams here, and they've done a good job with that, at the least, you know.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
So it makes a 2-score game right now. The Rams are probably going to be putting their heads down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first.
Seattle calls a timeout, which is smart. Make sure that clock ticking stops so they don't get a penalty. Then your kicker can easily kick a field goal.
Down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it
oh dear. Oh my goodness.
No good. He pulled it just a bit.
That is tragic.
This score will stay right where it is. The Los Angeles
that is massively tragic. Yikes.
Obviously, gotta hope to get something quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do,
he dropped it, but that technically had that guy beat.
Defense, of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes
3rd and 10, and right now we got 9 seconds left.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up here.
I know this is desperate times. I cannot believe that they...
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. And that'll set them back 5. Every penalty
full start in the offense.
At this stage of the game is
3rd and 15, 9 seconds left on the clock. This is
drops off as they'll look to throw.
He actually caught the end of face mask. Oh dear Lord. That is heartbreaking because that means the clock stops. Wow, it's on the opponent's 4. This is not looking good.
Not at all, and now your discipline.
The Seahawks are almost blowing. They seem to blow 4th quarter leads, I'll tell you that.
You can't have those kind of plays.
He's going to let it fly. And
it's incomplete, and the Seahawks officially defeat the Rams 10-3. Heartbreaker for the Rams at home. Massive win for the Seahawks.
But Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was
that's odd. It's kind of like showed the...
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They
so massive victory.
Happy. Someone is not.
So for the Seahawks,
what is up, TY? But literally at the moment, that was a massive and big victory for the Seattle Seahawks. For the Rams, that is a massive and major setback. you know, how do they respond after that? But you know, that momentum comes in. I did want to use the Bills at least once in the regular season. Next we have to be the Bills taking on the Cardinals. In week 17, they got obliterated by the Browns. The Cardinals and Bills both 9-6. Both these teams trying to go 10-6. See what happens. Can Kyler? I mean, hey, compared to what the Cardinals did last season, this is a massive improvement for the Arizona Cardinals. They have nothing to be ashamed of. And same thing for the Bills, but the Bills, they do a lot of, you know, the chef did do a lot of off-season signings for the Bills, so. Interesting to see that the Bills are actually 9-6 at this point. I really didn't think they were going to do this good. That's why I wrote them off the best 8-8.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight
as we are
on tap here between the Arizona
Buffalo
and the Buffalo Bills. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return.
This really Buffalo Stadium?
Just past the 30-yard line.
This is a completely different stadium.
For the first time.
Okay.
It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive
Good job,
side.
Derrick Henry.
Throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
The Jets just might be going 6-10 this season, but the Atlanta Falcons trying to go 9-7. Can they do it?
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts
This
through
is not
for a
good.
solid game.
Now a nice throw here.
Thank you for that guy catching it. Because ain't nobody was open on that drive there. The Arizona Cardinals like, you think you're getting open?
And I certainly
Please.
expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows
There's
how to get
no receiving core on this team. Holy God. Oh, that's a first down for the Bills, though. You have to do some risky passes with Josh Allen.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the
Derrick
middle.
Henry is definitely going to be a workhorse for this Buffalo Bills team.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
This poor guy's about to get rocked.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Close, that's right.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they
I expect this to be a very difficult game. I will highly admit that.
Team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way.
This team is really good at offense. This one was this.
20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Where in the hell was that?
Misses the target, incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When
This guy can kick that?
They remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
54-yard field goal is good, and the Bills are up 3-0 against the Arizona Cardinals.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit.
Week 17, folks, that's going to be pretty much crowning who's going to the playoffs, who isn't. Get to see all the accolades. We actually used Kyler Murray earlier this season. I think we were all a little bit surprised about how odd their playbook is. Holy God, first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
11-4 Cleveland. I'm telling you, they are rocking and rolling, folks.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
They're going for the hike. There we go.
From the 45 on second down. Murray.
Oh, number 49's got to catch that. Come on, man.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Second down for the Buffalo Bills.
Too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
4th and 6, which is going to force the Arizona Cardinals to punt here.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his
Boom,
first one years away.
Let's go. Do it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Wow, this poor guy is about to get obliterated.
Really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Derrick Henry with a massive run for a first down.
And we can't do that.
That's his 1,000th rushing yard season. Took him a long time to get that, Derrick Henry.
And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the end of the first quarter, Buffalo did put up a field goal.
Buffalo, it's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Accuracy problems are actually flaring up for Josh Allen.
As they've got it 2nd and 7.
Say this, folks.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
Zay Jones with a huge first down for the Buffalo Bills. Don't talk crap, Zay.
16 yards, a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he's still chugging and hugging for a massive amount of yards, 9 yards.
2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Henry.
I don't know if anyone else heard the defense guy say, "You're not ready. You're not ready for. What am I not ready for?" You know.
To me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that
Good job, Smith. First down for the Bills.
Yeah, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I'm getting ready for the run.
A first down carry for Henry. A short gain,
2-yard gain. Okay, not too bad.
Clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
These plays ain't the most effective,
when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Allen being chased
Josh
out.
Allen diving for a first down.
Tackles made here at the Cardinals 14.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to
Especially at the 2-minute warning of the second quarter.
It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by.
Derrick Henry, it's easily a first down for the Bills. And they are trucking along through. Chandler Jones, man, on that tackle.
The big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up.
And Josh Allen throws in a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills.
Lee
Lee Smith with a huge reception touchdown to Smith touchdown on the season.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown.
As now it's 10-0 Buffalo against the Cardinals.
Most in the passing game.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead grows to 10-0. That's fielded in the end zone.
Got a minute and 34 seconds left in this
guys will get it at the 25.
second quarter.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man open. It's
And look
Ricky
at that.
Seals-Jones. Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
Okay.
Going to be complete to David Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one complete to Christian Kirk. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Okay, not too bad.
Timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Murray.
This huge with a huge sack.
Taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jerry Hughes make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Jerry Hughes is 8 sacks. That should probably have been a face mask.
He's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's
10 seconds left to go for the field goal.
Unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
A booming field goal as now it's 10-3 right before the end of the first half, second quarter.
Into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
See how this works.
A final shot before half for Allen. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Incomplete pass, that's right.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And okay,
as the Cardinals get it back. The second half, so it's 3rd quarter. Let's see how they come out. I mean, they got a field goal. It worked in that rush. I mean, Calamari still keep his head cool. Can the Arizona Cardinals tie this game with a touchdown, come out of the half?
The offense back out there.
That here is the big question. Is it possible?
Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now
Pittsburgh 7-8. They're probably going to go 7-9 for the second season in a row.
With a 3rd and long. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open.
It's heartbreaking for the Arizona Cardinals, but
So they were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the
line. So it's actually a really good field just to start off.
Right for it and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So here's the Bills offense now.
The Bills are still in a tight window, trying to breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. They have to try to win this one.
Pre-game speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional.
Derrick Henry, he may be gone, folks. Derrick Henry, rushing touchdown. One play, one touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. Will you look at that?
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
His 14th rushing touchdown of the season.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the
Now it's 17-3 Buffalo in the lead.
But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever.
Heartbreaking for theirs because at least they get, I guess the positive thing is that at least they gotta get the ball back.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that is not how.
With a 1st and 10.
That is rough for the Arizona Cardinals. I will say that.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back.
It's funny because with Antonio Brown on the Patriots, there, RG3 has got to be looking better. I mean, I'm assuming that RG3's got to be up there for MVP. There's just no way he can't get the record that he's getting there.
Can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Like, I kid you not, Tom Brady had 6 wins, I think. It was 4 or 6 wins last season. And they missed the playoffs. They signed RG3. They get Antonio Brown because of a real life issue. And they're like rocking and rolling. So I gotta believe.
He's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash,
that they're literally just on fire.
To stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Murray
a little better. That means they got to charge just a little bit.
And he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll set him back with a loss of 3.
There you go, Murray, 2nd and 13. This is just getting worse and worse for the Arizona Cardinals. Never mind. Okay, so they're getting some positive gain finally.
About the 33-yard line. That's what they
it's 3rd and 4.
Gain, and now 3rd and 4.
Kyle Murray can't be taking this much time. And it's going to be 4th down.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
And the Buffalo Bills calling a timeout. I guess they're going to allow them to take the field goal.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And the field goal is good. A little bit weird from Buffalo Bills, but it's 17-6. Buffalo's still in the lead.
As time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
Brown, all right, can take it out of the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work.
Back to the 25 line. Should have just downed it.
And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
1 yard pickup for the Buffalo Bills in that run.
Number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. On 2nd and 9, Allen.
Action problems keep flaring up for Josh Allen today.
Intended target, and it's 3rd down.
He cannot. The Bills can't afford him to do that in the playoffs. So they're definitely going to lose the wild card. Like that's just it's not going to happen. It's going to be a 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. Catch made by Cole Beasley.
70th catch for him on the
his 70th catch of the season and a 1,000-yard club.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And taking it.
Derrick Henry running down for a 1st down.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And past the
Derrick Henry just ran in front of the 1st down. They are not able to stop this man.
And I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
That was picked off by Patrick Peterson. It should have been indeed.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play
Loss of a yard.
And this play a lot like
and if you're Buffalo, you're a little bit upset about it, but at least, hey, the clock is still running.
They've been tackled behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of
They're
scrimmage.
draining that clock. Just so smart from Buffalo.
Throwing is Allen on third.
And a first down.
Jones. And they do
First down as we do hit the 2-minute warning. As this drive once again stays alive.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And I think this defense
Lost the 3 yards of that defense was
behind the line.
was more than prepared,
Now from the
I should say, for the run.
They'll give Henry another shot. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
The timeout is called.
Another timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
And a touchdown for Derrick Henry. Another rushing touchdown.
Derrick Henry.
That's his 15th rushing touchdown of the season.
The Bills will add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game?
Now it's 24-6, Buffalo in the lead, and is not looking. This game is just. It's been a nightmare for the Arizona Cardinals.
Felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost.
A minute and 22 seconds left. Don't really know what Arizona's got, planned.
Before we get out of here, and that was the message.
Practically only a minute left, and
something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get.
it's a completed catch, which is really impressive.
Got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard
They're still going no huddle.
Murray now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 5 yards
Gonna stop, and they're still going no huddle. Look at that, 20 seconds left.
To the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Incomplete pass, 3rd and 5 for the Arizona Cardinals.
Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Another incomplete pass, 4th and 5. What do you do? Let's find out.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
That Tompkinson.
They're going for it. It's Murray.
Incomplete pass. The Cardinals are still going to try to call a timeout. So
time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice,
yeah, that's actually it. Yeah.
On first down. So
and the Buffalo Bills defeat the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals are officially going to go 9-7, while the Buffalo Bills will officially go 10-6 on the year. Heartbreaking loss at Week 17 for the Arizona Cardinals, but they have to bounce back if they make the wild card. Who knows?
Is spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger.
It is going to be interesting. Yeah, I think this playoff's gonna be one that's gonna be an eye opener. Like, oh, they made it. Okay, but now we close the chapter on the regular season. Now, then we get to see all the regular season awards and so on and so on. Let's see whose season is over and who's still starting. The wild card playoffs. That is heartbreaking now that you lost to the Browns before. Poor Buffalo. The Patriots went 12-4. Let's look at the standings, shall we? In the AFC North, the Browns were the only team to make it. Wow, as they go 12-4. In the AFC South, the Jaguars were also another team to clinch the division, 12-4 as well. In the AFC East, the Patriots at 12-4 and the Bills at 10-6 make it. In the AFC West, the Chiefs and Chargers make it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Wow, it's heartbreaking for the Ravens who went 10-6. It really is. It's a tough pill to swallow. Then the NFC South. The Bears clinched it at 11-5, with the Lions went at 10-6. Surprisingly, the Packers at 8-8 did not do it. The Panthers at 10-6 stayed, with the Falcons and Buccaneers were 8-8 and 9-7. Just couldn't get the job done, unfortunately for them. In the NFC East, the Cowboys made it 10-6. Then in the NFC West, the 49ers made it 9-7. So did the Cardinals. So the Seahawks and Rams fall short at 8-8, which is kind of shocking. But I said this was a very difficult division. So, interestingly enough, it's football time. It's gonna be good. Take out the stats. Let's go to awards for the year. The NFL MVP was Lamar Jackson. Wow, okay. That's it. That's really interesting. Archie was 4th in there. Daniel Jones was in there. Wow, that's odd. For Coach of the Year, it was Doug Marrone. Okay. In the AFC, Offensive Player was, of course, be Lamar Jackson. Defensive Player was Von Miller. He had a good year, I know that. Eddie Wells, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB, of course, would be Lamar. Joe Mixon. Julian Edelman, really? Rodney Houston. Hudson. J.J. Watt, I can see that one. Von Miller, of course. William Jackson. Gostkowski. Okay, so there you go. In the NFC, it was Ezekiel Elliott who actually beat a quarterback. I mean, multiple quarterbacks. Defensive Player of the Year was Donald Payne. Okay, go you. Ayers was the Rookie of the Year offensively. Whitaker was the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB was actually Matt Ryan. Ezekiel, of course, yeah, of course. Julio Jones, okay. Zach Martin. Aaron Donald, really. Khalil Mack. Awuzie. Bagley, okay. It's not too bad. The stats are the better stats of the year. If who threw for the most? Wow, the rookie, who's now 1 year, veteran technically, but the rookie threw for the most amount of yards. Mark Jackson threw for the most amount of touchdowns. Nick Foles threw the most amount of picks next to Wilson and Haskins. Oh, poor guy. Rushing, who was the man for rushing? It was Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdowns, I think, was also Elliott. Yeah. Receiving was Edelman, OBJ. Blocking, Denzel Terry. Okay. Let's look at picks. Okay, look at that. Sacks. Who had the most? Aaron Donald with 16. He must have stacked, and Khalil Mack. Okay, because it was DeMarcus Lawrence was in the league, I believe. Forced fumbles, I can see a lot of these. Raquan Smith with 4. Most of them recoveries. Raquan Smith, okay. Who blocked anything? Donald Payne, Minka Fitzpatrick, Ricardo Allen, Jermaine Carter, Raquan McMillan, Marquise Blair, Christian Miller. And safeties, I know we had like one in there. Colvin, Kerrigan, and Brown. I think I was there. I was there for Kerrigan's. Touchdowns, should have been a lot of them. 2 for Murphy Bunting, 1 for Von Miller, Klein, Byard, too many to name. And I think that's pretty much for the stats. Let's look at this playoff schedule. And the wild cards, the Bills taking on the Browns, the Cardinals and Panthers, Chargers and Chiefs. They're going back at it. Lions and 49ers, honestly, even though I just used them, gonna play as the Bills one more time. Yeah, last one plays the Bills. So, you know, the Cleveland Browns, who, by far, I think, shocked everyone last season by making the Super Bowl. Ironically, the same team they beat in the wild card, same team they have to play again.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns.
Bills and Browns last time. The Browns actually have home field advantage.
Zone for a touchback.
You know, the real question is, can the Bills stop this team? Well, Jordan Poyer with the first play of the game was a pick six, and the Buffalo Bills are already on the board. Which I'm honestly shocked that just happened.
A much better script than that first drive, pick six.
First play of the game, boom, pick six. It's incredible. As right now, the Bills would lead 7-0 against the Browns.
What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now,
that's great. I thought the Packers would have at least made the wild card. They didn't even do that, so it's interesting.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb with a loss of a yard.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11.
A loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson.
I think he just speared him into a first down. I think he did.
Before they're able to knock him down.
1st and 10 for the Browns.
First down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come. And the ball is out.
What just happened? What happened? Nonetheless, Ed Oliver with the sack, but was it a bad snap? I'm really confused.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession.
Like, this team made the Super Bowl. They shouldn't have any jitters, you know?
Deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
After getting stuck
it's odd. That was really odd. It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he bats it away.
Incomplete pass. That means the Browns will be forced to punt it.
This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins.
They're on the 31-yard line. Let's see how the Bills respond after beating the Cardinals.
The Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
It's pushed backwards and be inches.
It'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And at a 42-yard
Carter getting the first down for the Buffalo Bills.
Gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, Henry.
And you're getting the first down and some.
Inside the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. And we were down on
my opinion is going to be the massive deciding factor for this team.
He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit,
God.
he's a huge human
Told you
being.
folks that inaccuracy problem is going to be the reason why the Bills don't go far in this playoff.
He's a lot to bring down.
In the playoffs. It's hard. It's bad. You can't have a quarterback that can't stay inconsistent. It's consistent one moment, inconsistent the next. It's just not. It's not a quarter. It's not championship DNA. I'm gonna use that statement.
Dangerous pass incomplete.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell me where that is going.
That one was intended for John Brown, but now it'll be third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
No, I didn't force that one. It sucks. Now you try to run the ball. So get into field goal range.
They'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
This is a risky play by the Bills. A risky play. If they don't get this, turnover on downs, but oh my God, it's going to be a first down for the Buffalo Bills. Well, on 4th and inches, which is huge. That means their drive is still alive.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
After Josh Allen's actually problems flared up in this quarter.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors.
The halfbacks have to take. Gonna have to do most of the work for the Buffalo Bills this game, probably.
Start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10.
Now down the 9-yard line, Derrick Henry, who has done a great job today, lighting it up.
The stick sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I think that would be a pass play. Someone should probably give that team a little bit of a note card. They clearly hadn't been paying attention to what they've done to Josh Allen already. Somehow they've already jolted him like he's scared or something.
Second down and goal.
Josh Allen sucks right
now. Right there on the coverage.
So many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. Allen now on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5.
Didn't do much from him. Unfortunately for the Buffalo Bills, because Josh Allen can't really throw right now.
That leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding
as now
the
it's
game,
10-0 Buffalo in the lead.
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A dozen plays on that
was
drive
a
that
horrible
ends with
kick.
the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front.
28-yard line, not too bad for the Cleveland Browns. If you're Cleveland notice, it's a 2-possession game, but they worked it up they worked all that field up to not do much. So
I'm not sure about that part. Just going with
can't be too upset. Mayfield already has confidence to already come back. It looks like
to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he gets
complete pass for a first down.
They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. The first down carry here for Johnson. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The tackle is made.
I don't know what it is about the game having the Chiefs and Chargers always going at it.
From the 44, Mayfield.
He dropped it 3rd and 6.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
Another incomplete pass. That's going to force the Browns to punt it now.
Bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
So a pick and 2 punts, not how Cleveland wanted to start this game.
Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That's out of there. Wow.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you,
and is a first down for the Buffalo Bills. Derrick Henry, I said he's got to be the workhorse and do most of the work this game for the quarterback, because the quarterback ain't going to be able to do it.
Because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year.
And now personal stats side, so that going on to the next round, going on to the divisional round. The Bills fell short in the wild card. Will they fall short again today?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The question is, can Josh Allen complete a pass?
Here's 2nd and 4. Allen now looks to throw.
Allen then gets sacked by Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Hey, team 6.
On 3rd down, Allen. And that's complete to Croft.
Massive first down
to the other side of midfield across the 45 before
to Mr. Croft.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
50 seconds, switch up. 50 seconds, Hey, echo.
Here we go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Henry. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw on 3rd down, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. On 1st down, Allen. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
This is a risky from Buffalo.
Final play before the quarter ends.
If you're Buffalo.
Allen now, a final shot before break.
And luckily for the Bills, they have a second left.
Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Bills air attack on another field goal. Now it's 13-0. Buffalo.
We now proceed to the start.
Remember the Browns
Both teams try to
were the team that had the ball first at the start of the game. And now the Bills will get it to start the 3rd quarter. As a struggling Baker Mayfield, who has been having a hard time connecting with any of his wide receivers, looks to... I said Baker Mayfield, didn't I? It's supposed to be Josh Allen. Whoops, my bad.
Spent the entire halftime.
Yeah, they got to worry. They got to rely on Derrick Henry to do the job, and it's not fair to the rest of the team. But hey, anyway, if you win, any way possible, right? At any means. Doesn't matter how you do it and how good it looks, as long as you win.
Henry, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
2nd and 7.
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen.
It's going to be a first down for the Buffalo Bills.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And he's
gaining no yards.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From midfield, here's Allen. Pressure, and he's
Allen is sacked once again thanks to Myles Garrett.
Right around the
And a massive sack for the Cleveland Browns.
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Hey, shoot.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
And Josh Allen,
incomplete.
horrible throw.
So
It's 4th and 2nd. Means the Bills will be forced to punt it. Unfortunately for the Bills, it's just Josh Allen has played as horrible as you could possibly play in a game, and he's literally killing his team.
And make sure nothing else happens until our guys start.
You know, the defense won't stay perfect forever.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. Now Mayfield.
If they get that massive fumble recovery, they get on the 6-yard line, put a massive triple crown, whatever that's supposed to be. Just got that achievement, folks. But yeah, you guys have no idea how massive that is for this Buffalo Bills offense. And huge on defense. The Cleveland Browns are struggling to keep something positive going for themselves in this game. And I kind of feel bad for them, I really do. Because it's killer.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Henry.
And Derrick Henry with a rushing touchdown for the Buffalo Bills here in Cleveland.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills use the short field to their
Oh,
advantage.
whoops. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, dear. Oh, God.
Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away.
And a 2-point conversion is actually going to happen. Now it's 21-0, the Buffalo Bills.
Of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh, man, that guy got rocked.
Good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line.
How does this Cleveland Browns team respond after being pretty much brutally just... Like, do you have any more confidence? As he gets sacked again by Edmonds, it's just not looking good for the Cleveland Browns. They are falling apart offensively in this game. The pick at the beginning, the fumble, the snap fumble, and the sack, and then the sack and the fumble. It's just...
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson.
The question is, can anything go right for this team? I don't think they've been able to target.
Yard on the play.
Odell Beckham. I think they targeted Jarvis Landry once. Baker Mayfield gets hit again. It's 4th and 20.
But they'll say it's incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to
Now,
get
the Browns
started.
forced to punt it. It's just...
Got to keep pounding away.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That was on the 12-yard line.
There's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner,
Don't know why the Brown dude didn't try to go get that. That was not a wise play.
Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They had a very
This is the wild card playoffs, folks. Anything can happen.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the
Yeah, it is the right to survive round. It's been bad.
After this is the NFL, and it's on EA.
But you also talk about throwing a pick six at the first play of the game for Baker Mayfield. Then the snap fumble. He gets sacked immediately after that play, thanks to Ed Oliver. And on top of what else happened? Let me try to recap. Let's see. And then you punt twice back to back. Then you fumble again. Then they score. And you know, if you're Baker Mayfield, if you're anyone of the Cleveland Browns, you're hurting at the moment. But Josh Allen starting in for a first down, keeping this Buffalo Bills drive alive. He can't throw the ball at the moment, so good job, kid. You run that football.
To teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
It's a 6-yard
And Henry's been the
pickup, and it gets him to
workhorse
2nd and 4.
for the Buffalo Bills today.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it again with Henry. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
3-yard gain, 3rd and inches.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that
Run the fullback.
They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
That's a first down for the Buffalo Bills.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And they get to him.
Now he's able to get a stop on him.
To the 46. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock.
First down, will you look at that? And now we have a 2-minute warning.
Scenario right now, they want to stay that way.
And not in any
Cleveland, who was 12 and 4, Buffalo 10 and 6. Cleveland actually beat Buffalo in the regular season, Week 16.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to get this.
And Cleveland's not even going to try to call a timeout. I think Cleveland knows it's over.
Nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
This one could just run that clock.
It's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
So the Bills fell short at 8-8 last season. Signed some massive free agents, and then boom, 10 and 6.
This is Henry.
And another first down for Derrick Henry.
15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Derrick Henry is just that workhorse, I should say. As this clock runs down, the Cleveland Browns season, it's got to be absolutely heartbreaking. They did such a good job this year. They made it to the Super Bowl at a lesser record, and you know, this year it's not meant to be. It's unfortunate for them how the chips fall.
On 1st down, Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change
as
now.
This heartbreaking 21-0 how your season ends, but there's the Cleveland Browns season official over. It ends in the wild card. But the Buffalo Bills can avoid the wild card scares that they had last year, as they'll be going on to the divisional round of the playoffs.
That's the ultimate, but you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
Massive win. Buffalo hangs on, folks.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a...
But it's gonna be interesting because, you know, it was all about, you know, who wants it more, and the Buffalo Bills came to play today. So the pressure clearly got to Baker Mayfield. Unfortunately, even though it was at home field advantage, they lost, and it's sad to see, but that is the way, unfortunately, how it is. That stinks to be Buffalo at the face. I actually want to see something, because I'm really curious. Is he hurt? 'Cause I haven't seen any Antonio Brown stats anywhere. Or did the Patriots, like, release him or something? I know we can't go to, like, all in the NFL, so interesting. But let's see what's next here in the playoffs. Let's take a recap what happened in the wild card. Well, the Bills, of course, beat the Browns 21-0. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals defeat Cam Newton 28-3. The Lakers outdo the Chiefs this time. The wild card 29-20. I'm telling you, every time they face the wild card, it's like a 1-point deficit. And the Lions slapped the 49ers around as they won 42-31. So if you were on the left side, you were winning. If you're on the right side, you were just bound to lose. But everyone who had home field advantage lost, which is insane to me. Next up, folks, it is the divisional round, as we have got the Bills and Patriots, Cardinals and Bears, Chargers and Jaguars, and the Lions and Cowboys, which I am actually going to do the Lions and Cowboys. Who am I going to use? Believe it or not, I'm actually going to use the Cowboys. Both teams are 10-6. Here we go, folks. Can the Lions dethrone the Cowboys here in the divisional round of the playoffs? So, you know, so much on the line for a lot of these teams, man. It's incredible. Like, these guys work so hard all season long. They're here at the pinnacle. You know, it'd be heartbreaking for a lot of these teams to go down. The Cowboys, I tell you, if they were in the wild card, they would have lost, because the Cowboys seem to always struggle. Yeah, the Cowboys seem to struggle in the playoffs. But can they actually win in the divisional round?
Important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Detroit Lions,
Cardinals and Bears. That's gonna be a good one, I'm telling you. Me personally, I think it's the Jaguars are gonna win. I think we see the Jaguars and Patriots and the Super Bowl. I mean, in the divisional round.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Anyways, I just don't think Jameis Winston and the Chargers are ready for that step to get there. You know.
It appeared to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll run it with Johnson. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite
there you
as
go,
well.
It's 3rd and inches.
You're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
Oh, I forgot Philip Rivers was officially a.
Here's Johnson. And he won't be close to a
he was officially a Lion.
Right around the line of scrimmage.
It's funny because they got Jameis Winston, the Chargers, and
it likely forces
they're still doing pretty good without him.
And here now the punter Martin booming this one away.
They started on the 20-yard line. That was a really quick offensive drive for the Detroit Lions.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now.
It's been a while since we've seen the Lions in the playoffs.
At their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
2-yard gain.
Second down.
But it should be using a quarterback who should know how to throw the football. Mr. Dak Prescott.
Read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And indeed he does. It was a little bit of a crazy throw, but
he hauls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They're actually really stopping Ezekiel Elliott right now.
A 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
and I don't understand these playbooks. These playbooks confuse the life out of me, ladies and gentlemen. I was hoping number 70 did his job. Derek Kennard. Devon. What he said.
And he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
But Ezekiel Elliott with a massive, huge catch for the first down for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
From the 39, Prescott.
As Prescott gets sacked, 6-yard loss. 3rd and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Unfortunately, they just had nowhere to throw and was in the pocket for a little bit too long. Ultimately cost them.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
3rd and 10 for America's team.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Believe it or not, it's actually not too bad for the Cowboys.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
I was hoping number 13 had the whereabouts to catch that.
There defensively, Justin Coleman.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
well, both seem to have being forced to punt.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't.
And Giants with a loss of 2 yards.
And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from
thanks to Sean, the man, Lee.
It's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Oh, he dropped it. That is heartbreaking as he had that wide open.
That's very well timed there, defense.
3rd and 12 for the Detroit Lions. Will they be forced to punt it again?
He was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Number 24 should have picked that off, but it's going to be another punt for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Okay, here goes Waters.
Take it to the 26.
Look at they get at the 37, okay.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, someone for Detroit just got hurt.
We're going to get a timeout.
Reeves Maven.
Timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. From the 41, Prescott.
And thankfully it's an incomplete pass.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
But right now the Detroit Lions are giving good old
difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those
Dak Prescott a hard time right now today.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's got his target. It's Cobb.
Randall Cobb, the massive catch and a huge 1st down for the Cowboys.
Just shy of the 20. That's a game.
Brandon, the Cowboys have been converting on 3rd down quite a lot this game.
Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that.
The Lions trying to neutralize Ezekiel Elliott today, and they've done a decent job at it. I will give credit where credit is due.
Tally on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 16, Prescott. This will be caught.
1st down for the Dallas Cowboys.
First reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott escaping the pressure right.
Dak Prescott runs, get it to the 2-yard line.
One man in the backfield.
And we're officially
Elliott on 2nd and goal. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Divisional round For the playoffs, the winner of this goes on to the conference championships.
Coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
And it is a touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. Randall Cobb with a huge reception to put points up on the board finally in this game.
As his guys are on the board first here tonight. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes.
And it's officially 7-0. Dallas in the lead. How do the Lions and Philip Rivers respond?
Usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
And they're going to get on the 25-yard line.
And no run back here.
They've been forced to punt it twice so far in this game. Let's see what Philip Rivers has in store for the Lions next.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit.
Comes the first down. They got on the 9-yard line. He's going no huddle. It's 2nd and 1. Incomplete pass. Kind of hoping he picked it off, or at least it stayed in the air for a lot longer.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They tried
approachment defense.
Second down unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Full throw of the offense. Now it's about to be 3rd and 6 for Philip Rivers. Not what Philip Rivers wanted.
Now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. It's caught. Jones.
Complete pass, first down. They're still going no huddle.
Wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Rivers now.
Ooh, again, another dropped interception.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away.
2 drop picks for the Dallas Cowboys today.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Completes it to Powell.
This is actually good. We got 42 seconds left.
And it'll be 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down.
And a 3rd-yard line, a 3rd and 9.
This is 3rd and 9.
Philip Rivers under center.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Screenplay. Johnson.
The screenplay is actually working. Oh my God, there's no one to stop Johnson. Johnson's out of there.
And down to the 19-yard line.
That was fortunate. That was about to be disastrous.
Their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing Rivers.
And Rivers gets sacked. The Lions call a timeout.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here.
That's on the 26-yard line, still in field goal range.
Pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Another missed pick. What in the world? The 3rd pick that should have been picked off. Unfortunately for the Cowboys, comes incomplete. The guys got butterfingers right now.
There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
And the Lions took too long, so they won't even be able to get the field goal. As now that's going to come back to bite the Lions, especially when they have to give the Cowboys back the ball. Start the second half.
Nfc title game hanging in the balance.
That really, if they lose, and let's say it's like let's say the Cowboys just got a field goal and that's it, right?
And a nice job there as he gets
and it's just 10-7. It should have been 10-10 at the end of the game. Just if that is hypothetically to happen. They took too long with the field goal, and they ran out of time to be able to. They had an extra, they could have called them out, and they didn't.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
Heartbreaking for them.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
He's not having a great game today.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done.
And the division around the playoffs, Cowboys, Lions.
You adjust yourself and try
Philip Rivers, who signed here. He didn't get traded here later. He signed here. Oh, he dropped the ball.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This play looks
We
weird.
saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Eluding the pressure right.
There's a first down for the Cowboys of Randall Cobb.
This well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Again, heartbreaking for the Lions, but huge for the Cowboys. Like I'm telling you, most of their completions and the reason why the drives have still been alive are because they keep converting on third down. The Lions have to figure out a way how to stop these Cowboys from converting on third down.
And picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Damon Harrison, the one on the
Literally, they can roll out Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, he's had more receiving yards than he has rushing yards. And he's only got one catch.
Explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Prescott throwing complete to Cobb.
Cobb with another completed pass for him.
Pickup of 18 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch
I don't know if I want to do that.
Targets.
Let's see how this... Oh, actually, it
First down carry by Elliott.
went pretty well.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a...
And he'll take it.
And Ezekiel Elliott with a rushing touchdown. It's for the Giants. Jesus, it's late at night. That's what it is. Jeez Louise, the Giants should have been... Oof.
1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown.
Dallas Cowboys, touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott, boom. And now it's 14-0, Dallas in the lead against the Lions.
Saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
How do the Lions respond? How do they come back from this?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here. Into heavy traffic,
And Woods gets the pick from Phillip Rivers. Xavier Woods with a massive pick.
right around the 25.
They dropped some in today. It just took them like 4 or 5 times for Phillip Rivers to make a bad throw for him to do it. But hey, massive pick for the Cowboys, putting the offense right back on the field.
And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. Toward the center.
Good bat down from that Detroit Lion defender.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And
it is a touchdown for Gallup and the Cowboys.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
That's 21-0. This is not looking good for the Detroit Lions.
And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
They really do.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage.
A decent amount of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
He almost batted into 82's chest.
Throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Rivers. James has got it. Complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
4th and 2 means that the Lions got the punt again. This is just not looking. This is turning out to be a nightmare.
I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And the 4-yard line, this is horrible. Why did he move out the way?
Marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt.
This is not looking good for the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
the way that whole lineup was set up.
Inside the 5, superb. And they'll get
Ezekiel Elliott coming into form finally.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
And let's go to the 4th and final quarter of this game.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep on the ground with Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
Really, a yard short?
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a
first down for the Cowboys.
This situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away.
Okay. Go, Zeke.
He takes us up to the 40-yard line.
There we go.
11 yards and a Cowboy.
Let's try a different run play. Hold on.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past
the halfback off tackle.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be taken down.
First down for Ezekiel Elliott, who's now coming into his own.
There, just like last play.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with
first down for the Dallas Cowboys.
30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Hey, look at this, though. When you really think about it, the Dallas Cowboys have drained so much of the clock. It's like kicking rocks at the Detroit Lions. Try to drain more out of the 2-minute warning.
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
So what do we got? 3rd and inches.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having
It's a first down for the Dallas Cowboys. They run the fullback Janovich.
18, good enough for a first down. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
Look at that, 101 yards for Zeke Elliott today.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Well, Prescott here to throw.
Oh, incomplete pass.
First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
First down for the Dallas Cowboys.
Shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. And that is caught.
Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front.
Because now it's 28-0 against the Detroit Lions, adding insult to injury.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
30 seconds left.
This drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
Oof, incomplete pass. I mean, Philip Rivers just kind of fell apart today. This whole Detroit Lions team fell apart.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rivers. This left side caught by Fulgham. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up.
Yeah, I guess they're getting somewhere.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Play action now. Rivers. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they work this.
They're really calling a timeout. They don't even have a hope of winning. Why are they calling a timeout?
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Rivers
it literally makes no sense to call a timeout.
But it's 1st and 10. Rivers to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell.
Why are they calling it? Why are they calling a timeout?
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football.
I don't think they realize that they're down 4 touchdowns.
Now. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again here, Rivers.
That poor guy just got hit really hard. So I heard the huh. No, that did not sound like it. Felt like it was a pleasant time.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rivers. And this will be incomplete.
We got one time for one more play. Woohoo!
Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect.
And that is how the game ends. The Cowboys go on to the conference championships. So, it's going to be interesting. What teams will be making out to the con? We already know the Cowboys are, but will the Patriots do it? Will the Bills do it? Will the Jaguars, Chargers, so on and so on? We get to the conference championship game. Chargers, Patriots. As I figured, let's just look at the scores. The Patriot RG3, because remember Tom Brady retired last year. RG3 and Antonio Brown, the Patriots, barely beat Buffalo, 28-24. So they knock out Buffalo. The Chicago Bears knock out Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, 35-23. The Chargers, in a shocker, as a wild card, might add, knock off the Jacksonville Jaguars, 24-21. While the Dallas Cowboys destroy the Detroit Lions, 28-0. Guess what we do in the Chargers and Patriots. (11-5) versus 12-4. Here we go. By far, the Chargers have had the hardest road to it. They had the Kansas City Chiefs, who were on fire for most of the season, their division rival. They finally got revenge of them in the wild card. Then they had to face the Jacksonville Jaguars, who technically had the best record in the league, the second best record in the league at 12-4. And then now you have to face the Patriots, who are 12-4. So the Chargers are really just scratching and clawing every step of the way to try to get to the Super Bowl. They are one win away from being at the Super Bowl. Can they knock off this powerhouse Patriot team?
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
And become the AFC Conference champion? Or will the Patriots here in Foxborough go to the Super Bowl? Remember, they missed out on the playoffs last year. Now they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl again. Will it happen? We're about to find out, folks. Here we go. This game is officially off.
To decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between our visitors and the New England Patriots.
Jameis Winston under center. It's been a while since we've seen Jameis Winston.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And an alley to run. And
we'll go get it in a 17-yard game.
Across the 40-yard line. Successful
it's going big things happen.
Yards, it moves the sticks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go, James Winston under center.
On play action, Winston.
Action is here. It's risky. Thank God that's incomplete. That was ugly.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Oh, and he gets sacked. This is not looking good for the San Diego Chargers.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play.
Here we go.
When you decide to throw the football,
it was looking so good from the run. Are they about to blow it?
They'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And a massive first down to keep this drive alive for the San Diego Chargers.
Tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy,
so if you are,
doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
If he's actually a switch hitter in baseball, outfielder, and then of course a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has when he has to make that throw on a line.
There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown.
Gordon just literally sat there and beasted on everybody. No one was stopping him, man. A 44-yard rushing touchdown and the first touchdown of this game is officially underway.
Here on their opening drive.
It's about to be 7-0 Los Angeles Chargers. How did the Patriots can respond from that one?
They didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
But that felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the
practice. Melvin Gordon just tore up the defensive, the whole entire defense. He was putting them on skates.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot.
It's honestly coming that RG3 literally took them to 12-4.
Quarterback, the former Baylor Bear, it's RG3.
Well, Antonio Brown should be somewhere over here. Did he retire?
Can be almost mesmerizing to watch, not just for us as fans.
And we want to get him. There we go. I am so curious. 1 second, folks. Did he like say screw it? Did he quit? Oh, so he is here. Okay, but did he like? I was agreeing with like, did he quit?
And his legs. If he puts it all together, look out. You've got a long game ahead of you.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well.
Oh, there goes Antonio Brown.
That's
him.
Dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield.
How did that happen? He still didn't hit him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Interesting.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Griffin.
They have an all day Antonio Brown with an easy. Oh, he dropped it.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how
okay, RG3, the center one more time.
Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
So not much happening here.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built
Third
around
and 7. Will the Patriots be forced to punt it?
They still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock.
And it's a pick off. RG3 throwing a pick to Mr. King III. Desmond King III. Literally no one is stopping this man. It's about to be a pick 6 for the San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers. Don't know why I keep calling them San Diego.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
And now it's 14-0 Los Angeles over New England. This is not what New England dreamt up.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
Now he's just been sacked by Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa just would not be denied.
He was going to be a massive problem for the Patriots.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll run with White. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
Let's take her the hike.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
That's going to leave him over.
Down he goes, but he takes it up.
And that is in the first quarter and second quarter. Like I said, AFC Conference Championships. Who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's White.
And season 1 was full of surprises. Season 2 has just been crazy. A lot of shocking people, a lot of shocking teams made the playoffs.
On the draw, it's White.
That's to be 3rd and 4.
Able to take him down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative.
They are,
but you know me,
particularly.
because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see that.
My goodness, Antonio Brown got steamrolled.
This defense just gonna gang up.
It's still a first down.
Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like
Not bad. I mean, White's had a really great game for the Patriots. He's really been the workhorse for him today.
Long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
What a one-handed catch
Spectacular one-handed grab there.
by Mr. Harry. What an amazing catch.
The Patriots into the
That's going on that guy's highlights.
They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. To throw is RG3.
Hillary, it sacks RG3. No one's picked it up.
The football, it's loose.
They can get it back at the 17-yard line, luckily.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is
They officially have the 2-minute warning.
from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin. This is
Is that a touchdown? No.
and he'll be brought down right
That's on the 1-yard line.
About the 1-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
And it is a touchdown for the Patriots.
For a Patriot touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
Just like that, this game has gotten 10 times more interesting.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as
That'd be
all
14
the
to
good coaching
7.
staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make our score.
I said this game is going to be a tooth and nail type of game.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Division had a little bit of a hard time earlier this half.
A long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston
And just like that, that's what I was talking about, folks. The struggle that he's had today.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really
No,
matter?
he just took too long to throw the ball, that's all.
The defense. Big time sack.
Oh my goodness, what a catch for Williams.
And he'll have it it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Oh, yeah, we do. These massive big yardage pickup plays are working, I guess. You say that.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I can give that guy credit for that.
That time, and that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To the air again with Winston. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Where was that, Jamie's?
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Jameis to throw it.
Chung with the pick.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Worst case scenario for the Los Angeles Chargers.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side?
And that is it for the first half. 14-7, Chargers still in the lead, but barely.
Bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now the Patriots do get the ball, so they're going to be in some confidence up to know that James Winston threw a pick.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Who wants more? Who's become the AFC Conference champions?
At the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
nothing down for White on that play. Lost 3 yards, actually.
To be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now a pass dropped off here for James White.
I think it's a loss of more yards. Yeah, it's 3rd and 16. This is not how the Patriots envisioned this half going. Start of this 3rd quarter going.
And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 3rd and long. It's Griffin.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is
incomplete pass. That means the Patriots have to punt it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Returning, it's Benjamin.
Benjamin did a hell of a job cutting up those guys to the 45-yard line.
28-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Whoops. Once they throw the pick, I think he'd be smart about this. Get off to the halfback. Let him recuperate. Melvin Gordon, first down.
Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Okay, Winston made him look like he's ready to throw again. Let's see.
From the 27, Winston, Benjamin.
It's going to be a first down for the Chargers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And
the Patriots finally stopped Melvin Gordon.
Oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. on 2nd and 9. Winston. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Winston almost threw his second pick of the game.
On 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
That's going to be a touchdown for the Chargers.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 19 yards.
Yeah, Chargers definitely be breathing sign of sign because of that. Now it's 21-7 Los Angeles.
Capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
See down there on the screen, it's Dallas and Chicago going at to see who's going to be the NFC Conference champion.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
Alright, so he's got to get that rhythm going.
What they're looking for now is a little more
If he wants to have any hope of coming back and try to win this game.
Get a couple of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Wow, they clipped the hell out of him. Incomplete pass from RG3.
Tried to dial up the long way out there.
Both quarterbacks today throwing a pick in this game.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Griffin.
Oh, what a huge pick from Mr. James.
Derwin James with it.
Heartbreaking. Literally heartbreaking.
At the 34-yard line.
But that's a
For RG, that's his second pick of the game.
Confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick
2nd and 9 for the Chargers after them viewing RG3 throw. Technically, it wasn't his fault, but in reality, I mean, it was tipped and it got picked off, unfortunately for RG3.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. There goes a deep ball.
That is to no one near him. An inaccurate throw gets picked off by Patrick Chung, so pick for pick. Both quarterbacks throwing 2 picks this game. It's looking like a nasty game.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique.
But this Chargers defense is tough defense to crack.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And that is in the 3rd quarter. We got 1 quarter left.
Gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. 1 quarter
remains for 5 minutes left in this game. Who's going on to the Super Bowl?
The National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Griffin. He's got it here. And he's taken down.
First down for the Patriots.
15 yards on the play. 1st down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
Oh, injury,
No
An injury for the Chargers, that's not good.
Now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Griffin. The tight end Lacoste here out on the right side.
The coast goes down. 1st down for the Patriots.
Too shy of the 40. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11.
Hardship strain. He may be back in time for the Super Bowl. Maybe.
I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle.
The coast rocking and rolling.
7 yards.
It's 2nd and 3 for the Patriots on the 35-yard line. RG3 starting to catch that rhythm now.
1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Once again, Griffin. And that
incomplete pass. 3rd and 3 for the Patriots.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads
Antonio
us
Brown
to
kind of being a non-factor so far this game.
To throw again is Griffin.
As soon as they say that,
That's Edelman.
To Edmond, 1st down.
1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
You got less than 3 minutes left in this game.
Now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Griffin.
Can't complete pass, 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, boys, come on.
To throw again. Griffin. And this will be incomplete.
3rd and 10, tried to do the same screen pass and nothing
This
going.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking.
Archie's got to convert
10.
here.
Throwing again. Griffin.
Another incomplete pass. Where is that going? Do you go for the field goal? No, they're going for it.
To the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the
Archie going
ground.
for 4th and 10.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
And they drop it, but it's an incomplete pass. Turnover on downs.
4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall.
Heartbreaking for the Patriots. Now the Chargers can kind of run the clock. Winston did not have the best game in the world today, and I think he's going to try to forget about this one.
It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over, as you said.
And the Chargers are going to try to run out this clock. 2 minutes officially left in this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
They have to use all their timeouts, so it's a 1st down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Yeah, he's going to get a solid
getting rocked, it's still going to be. Anytime they use it, it's like 2nd or 2nd one. Look at that.
Now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now a 10th carry for Melvin.
And a 1st down
shy of the 40
for the Chargers.
Here we go. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. He's got the 1st down here inside.
And a 1st down for Melvin Gordon.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Trying to Chargers make sure that clock runs. These fans in Foxborough are going to be a little bit disappointed with the ending result of this game, just after having to go, what was it, at the 4 and 12 or 6 and 10. Last season with Brady, then having Arch3 had been lighted up, then getting Antonio Brown midseason because of that in real life, and then falling this short.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
As that clock is just chipping down, New England fans about to be in heartbreak. I would be in heartbreak too, to be honest.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
And just like that, this game is over. As the San Diego Chargers and the Los Angeles Chargers are now the AFC Conference champions, eliminating the Patriots from the playoffs, and they'll represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Jameis Winston and the Chargers do it, folks.
All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that does it for the conference championship.
As we're literally right then and there. The Chargers have had one hell of a difficult road to the Super Bowl, that is for certain. see the team schedule. As they face the Cowboys, okay. See Matt Ryan and Marcus Jackson over there, Cam Newton, Baker Mayfield, RG3 being a Pro Bowler, and she goes Jacoby Brissett, Freeman Mixon, Barkley Mack, Ingram, and Johnson, okay. Judzic and Sherman, Rickard and Madden, so he made it. Jones and Odell Beckham, Tyreek Hill and Edelman, Adams, Hopkins, Ridley, Taylor, Watkins, Evans, Robinson, Westbrook, Ertz, really? The Patriots, the coach? Okay. Deontay Walker, Delanie Walker. Well, is anyone interesting? Not for the most part. Go Khalil Mack made it. Odd. Okay. Well, we can skip this. You know, who do you think we should use? Cowboys or... We'll use the Chargers. They're an oddball team, so why not? But last year we used the Packers. That's fine. That's fine. That's the second year in a row that the Bears struggled to get to the Super Bowl. They got to the conference championships. Last year they lost to Green Bay, and this year they lost to the Cowboys. It is go big or go home. Super Bowl down here in Miami.
Right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go.
Here we go. Exactly. Here we go.
Is underway. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
All or nothing, right here. Called them out. We saw the Browns choke it last year for the AFC. Will the Chargers do the same? Said last year's Super Bowl was one of the most impressively intense games you ever played. What a sack on Dak Prescott. And that is how you write for yourself game. It's 2nd and 17 on the 16-yard line.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gosh, he's been sacked again. Dear God. 3rd and 25 on the 7-yard line. The Dallas Cowboys. I don't even know how Dak Prescott recovers from this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
But he's got Ezekiel
Elliott almost single-handedly got a first down. Holy Lord. That's its 4th and 1. And the Cowboys going to be forced to punt it.
And it's 4th down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking.
20-yard line for the Chargers.
He's got to find a way to get his head around
big fight, Phil. It's funny because last year's Super Bowl, the halfback won the MVP. Will a halfback win the MVP for the 2nd time in a row?
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
14-yard rush for Melvin Gordon.
14 and a first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing
Winston last game threw 2 picks. You really cannot afford that against this Cowboys defense. They will make him pay for it.
We're seeing so far, When that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the
Jameis Winston's got to be on his P's and Q's if he wants to become a Super Bowl champion. Remember, Philip Rivers left the Chargers to join the Lions, who the Cowboys beat. Jameis Winston left the Buccaneers to join the Chargers. And yeah, it was a weird conundrum it was odd last season's free agency. I can only wait to see the odd results of what's going to happen in this season's free agency.
For a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually off to about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
I think that was at least a gain of a yard.
Give the quarterback a really nice target.
Yeah.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
So it's Super Bowl time.
Second down. Winston.
It's a first down for the San Diego Chargers.
He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Is it a holding?
On the field.
Holding offense.
Referee calls the holding on the offense, unfortunately for the Chargers. Mr. Forrest Lamp.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry.
So the Cowboys have a good run defense, and we're seeing that here, which may cause to be a problem.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. Oh,
what a catch. And what a first down right before the end of the first quarter.
Before he reaches the 8-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Winston now.
And it's a touchdown for the Chargers.
Touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Now it's 7-0 Chargers against the Cowboys.
The throw, touchdown.
Hauschka with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the
that's a gain of like 3 yards.
The most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
So how is this Cowboy team going to get the job done?
End up in the end zone.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott.
Should have been a interception, but
and that takes us from
this guys had the butterfingers this episode.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw.
And another sack, this time by Joey Bosa.
Goes down hard, flat on his back.
4th and 16. Was that offensive drive over that quickly?
Loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there.
Booming
you
punt.
know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a
Hey, Benji, you're on 3rd and 9 yard line. Good job, my guy. Because you had nothing and made it 11 yards.
Here comes Los Angeles. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road.
1-yard gain from Melvin Gordon. Like I said, the Cowboys defense is going to really hone in and try to stop the run at all costs. They really try to expose Jameis Winston and make him, and kind of force him to throw it, which may work out for the Cowboys, but right now it is definitely not.
Now in the first half of this Super Bowl, it's a first down. Winston, the offense, with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Gordon. 5 yards on the carry.
5-yard gain. There you go. Just hit that 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's going
And Winston gets sacked.
down he goes.
Thanks to Sean Lee. Oh, Leighton Vanderus. Okay, whoops, my bad.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. On 3rd down, Winston.
Benjamin with a huge first. Oh, he fumbled.
Look at this. Big
Oh,
gain.
no.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Oh, no.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch that he turned
So
into
the
a
review is under view, and what does the referee say? Thank you, referee.
Less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York.
They probably are. Hell, I would be too.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. Benjamin's got it.
That's a face mask.
Down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Heck yeah, except
Give them the
that
yardage on the pass and half the distance to the
Cowboys
goal
are
line.
struggling with these slant routes, so
now you don't
gonna keep it going.
15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's pressure's real.
Blitz coming,
Winston
and
is
down he
sacked
goes.
once again.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Winston.
And Henry scores in for a touchdown for the Cowboys.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking at
As it is now 14-0 against the Cowboys.
They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just... The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach?
Yeah, he goes down hard.
On 1st down.
That's his first run of the game for a loss of 2 yards. Yeah,
A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can
And it's not popping for Ezekiel. So that's 2 rushes for lost yards as we end the first half. Now we start the second half as the Chargers actually get the ball to start the second half.
Ready to go for the second
The Chargers, like I said, folks, are in the lead 14-0 against the Cowboys. It's not looking good for Dallas. Let's see what the pep talk was for Dallas Cowboys coming out of the half. Will we see a more aggressive defense?
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on.
Or will we see more on-point
to
offense?
start this 3rd quarter. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start
Melvin
thinking
Gordon
to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
So he has been pretty much stopped all game today against the Cowboys, but you can't get up with a run first in the Super Bowl. Every little bit helps.
2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Gordon as they go to him again.
First down, thanks, created by Melvin Gordon.
7 yards there and a first down.
See the Chargers are trying to waste that clock.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh.
Gordon. And the
That is a loss of a yard.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Like I said, was the defensive player, the defensive back, I believe, not defensive player, but defensive back of the year.
Needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he takes this one down.
That's a first down for the Chargers.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. This is Gordon.
And Gordon getting a rushing touchdown for the Chargers.
Melvin Gordon, 32 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That's 21-0 against the Cowboys.
Time in this game. Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
How do the Cowboys just...
This is fielded at the goal
What is it going through the mind of the Cowboys head coach?
As he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I said, in my opinion,
The offense now
the Chargers
ready for their next drive.
and the Cowboys have had both the hardest roads
to put something on the board, get some momentum
to the Super Bowl, so I think both teams deserve to win it here. It just depends on really who wants it more. Another sack by the Chargers, Nidawusu,
got the sack there.
sacking Dak Prescott.
They've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He sets to fire deep.
One hell of a catch.
He pulled it in one-handed. Give him 32 on the play.
It's a first down for the Cowboys.
Right now on the scoreboard, big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah,
come on.
They'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
On first down.
Garrett found with a good rush and a first down for the Cowboys.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Actually, no, it's not a first down. Second one, my bad. Correction.
From the 38, Prescott.
And a sack on Dak Prescott. My goodness, Nwosu with the second sack of the game.
His second sack of the night.
5 sacks for the Chargers, only 2 for the Dallas Cowboys.
Some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls. Only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got now the ball comes loose.
That is a massive hit, and it's picked up by the Chargers. Oh dear, it's getting worse and worse for the Cowboys.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
That is the first time I've run the game.
It's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
3 yards on the pickup there,
let's
and it'll be
see.
2nd down. 3
So
yards
folks,
on
after
that
this
last
stream, the
carry,
next
here's
Madden episode
2nd
we'll
and
have will be
7.
on a Friday. So, fun stuff. So this Chargers gonna let it roll down to the 4th final quarter.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
35, they're going to be forced the Chargers to throw the football. But 21-0, you got to know that these Chargers are going to be feeling really good at the moment.
Winston. He's got his man. It's Williams.
First down for Williams.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
As actually, Jameis Winston, either way, has not thrown an incomplete pass so far.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's
either been sacked or hasn't thrown it.
Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And then it's a first down for the Los Angeles. I keep calling them that. It is just a force of habit.
these guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. Give him 5
Melvin
with the
Gordon
carry
taking
here. It'll
direct
be second
contact.
down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at
So
that one,
it's
right
got
up
to
the
be
gut.
just worse and worse for your Chargers, you know. If you're a Cowboy now that you can do nothing right now. You're just watching.
So where'd all
The
that
other offense
running room
wants
that
to get on
he
the
had in
field, but they
first
can't
half
at the
go?
moment.
Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And it's complete.
Oh, that is definitely a fumble. So now the first down for the Chargers, and the Cowboys recover the football.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the
Both teams
32
with two
down,
with the
here's
fumble.
1st and 10.
But now can the Cowboys at least put a point on the board? And they kind of do it pretty quickly. They have to score three touchdowns.
They'll tussle
And for the
it. This
second
is gonna be
time,
caught. And he'll have it past midfield,
that play is like
almost to the
vintage for the
40
Cowboys. They just
before they
will,
take
it
it
will
down.
not, won't fail. That's with the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this Super Bowl.
And Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Prescott.
And a first down and some for the Dallas Cowboys. Having gone out huddle, this is smart.
Not before they're inside the 25. Prescott now.
And Prescott is sacked thanks to Joey Bosa, who's got 2.5 sacks.
32. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson.
He said it's going to be second in about, I want to say, 35. A minute left in this game.
To throw is Prescott.
And it's picked off thanks to King. Wait a minute, King, look at Desmond King. That's the 2nd pick of the game, I believe. Not to the 30, his 1st pick of the game. He had one yesterday then, the last game.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated
Defense
the
wins
offense the entire
championships,
ball
ladies and
game.
gentlemen.
That's why they're walking out of
That
here
statement
with
held true today. Melvin Gordon running in for a touchdown.
Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon.
That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Dear gosh.
And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
And to me,
That's now 28-0 Chargers.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, it is
clincher,
just-
the proverbial
it's
icing
done.
on the cake, if you will. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out.
45 seconds left, and
About
just,
set for this next
I mean, you got to
drive by
give the Cowboys credit. They're not going
offense.
down
They're
without a
down big
fight,
here
I
late.
guess.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just
Cowboys, for some odd reason, calling a timeout.
The Cowboys going to burn the first of
With
their
17 seconds
timeouts,
left.
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Prescott on first down. Trying to get it to Cobb.
Well, if that's for pride,
Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
well, just Tavis Brown sitting there,
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury.
adding
here late in the
insult to
game.
injuries right the Chargers are. As now it's 31-0.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the
The
fourth.
Chargers weren't playing. They meant they were trying to embarrass
But this widens it out,
the
as you
Dallas
said.
Cowboys.
That's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back.
Well, we still have
here.
time
This
for
will be
one
a
final
touchback,
play.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are down big.
Final play of the game.
A single point. Are they so defeated at this point? You just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here.
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes, coach,
and that is it. The Los Angeles Chargers are your Super Bowl champions here in season 2.
But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
They went to the wild card, came as a wild card team,
as you look forward and get ready for your next game,
and won the whole thing.
A message to your team: we're not going to quit, no matter what the
Congrats to the Super Bowl champions. Heartbreaking for the Cowboys, yeah, but. Yeah, wow. And that is how we write off the, crazy. Halfback getting the MVP too, which is, wow. In reality, I think there's nothing else you say that besides this wow. I mean, it was a hell of a game. Did we have anything about news? No, they just like screw the news. We don't need that. For the offseason, we're gonna let all of the. I'm gonna let them do all of that for the offseason. We're pretty much gonna be skipping to next season. Let all the teams do all their stuff to build their teams, better their teams, and. Well, we'll see what's happening. Yeah, by far, season 2 is amazing. It's the 2 solid seasons we've gone through, and couldn't be any more prouder of that, you know? Yeah, we're officially over here. Let's skip ahead to the regular season because you don't care about the preseason. But yeah, 2 years down, and it's crazy how far we've gone already, you know? I'm really excited that you guys are able to be here and stick with me in this, and you know, 12 episodes, we finished 2 seasons, and we're going strong, folks, we're going strong. So in the final week, we're gonna save it up here. Put a nice save file on it. Awesome. That way when we come back, you guys will know the game we'll be doing. It'll pretty much actually be the game I was hoping for. So we'll be pretty much finishing the Chargers and Cowboys week 1, just like that. So hopefully you guys are ready for some awesomeness. I am. And hopefully nothing's changed about these guys. Let's check Fridge. I know last time Fridge was crazy. We've got a few superstars that did not make the rosters. That's crazy. But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Vink Gaming. We'll see y'all next time. Stay off the hook, everybody.